Welcome to an Age of Empires forecasted game. We got in the color yellow, playing as the French. It's hardcore Age of Empires 4, also known as Beastie Cutie, continuing his hardcore challenge. This time he got the French. He is against his opponent, playing as the Mongols in the color blue, Starflark from real, what do you call this? Like, guilds here. It's a guild. It's a guild. It should be a guild. So, welcome everybody. How are you doing? We got a match today because it's an interesting match. The Mongols against the French. Because typically the Mongol player will win in this match. They can do a tower rush. They can deny the gold. It's a civilization like the French, where the gold is very important to them. It can be devastating. And now we see a sneaky Beastie getting the ship from his opponent. 2 sheep, actually. He came to see what was going on, and he left surprised. So it will be interesting because a lot of French players have trouble with the Mongols. Let's see if Beastie will be able to handle this. Remember, this is a conqueror match, so both players know what they're doing. And as a French player, it's really hard to win against the Mongols. And we see the first spearman in production here. So Starflark already scouted the gold. He may try to tower rush here, and remember, in this map, the problem is you don't have gold around you. You need to go out in the middle of the map to gather the gold. And this is where the fun begins, because you need to fight for that gold. And you got each player have a safer gold outside, but very far from the base. So it means if you don't take map control, you're gonna run out of resources. So this gives, I believe this gives the Mongols a slight advantage over the French, just because how the way they play is very aggressive and they want to tower rush your opponent, so it will force Beastie to go out. So we see the school of cavalry being built with 3 villagers. Hopefully we see I believe maybe we will see a wheelbarrow, who knows, coming from Beastie. I think so. Now we have 4 spearmen, actually 5 spearmen. Very interesting. He waited until they finish, instead of, you send 2 spearmen here and try to tower rush. It's very hard to defend against these villagers versus 2 spearmen. So it makes sense. It makes sense to, like, he also sent 2 villagers. Like, he sends 5 spearmen here. Let's secure the tower. Like, 2 villagers, 5 spearmen. There's no way this tower can get denied. It looks like this tower will go up. We see wheelbarrow going out for Beastie to have a slight advantage on the economy. But since the Starflark are already scouted, where is the gold? We see the tower here. It's gonna be built here. And so far, not signed for aging up for Beastie. So looks a little bit of a greedy spot, if you ask me. You need to be careful with this town center. You don't want to lose. He gets the bounty here. Gets the bounty. Now 2 villagers coming. If he managed to get this tower, he will deny the deer, and he will deny the gold, which is very smart coming from his part, because here we have 5 spearmen. You cannot really fight against 5 spearmen. 1 villager go down. Looks like this mill will also go down. The problem is, will it go down before the upgrade? We got 15 seconds. Looks like Beastie realized the problem here and decides to repair it. He just needs to hold enough just so that he gets wheelbarrow. Looks like this villager will be sacrificed, and wheelbarrow gets finished. And with that, Beastie at least secured the wheelbarrow, but Looks like this tower will go up. Archery range going for our Mongol player. He should be able to deal with those spearmen quite easy. Meanwhile, in the other side of the map, Beastie going for a harassment here. It's like he won't find anything. He find a gold here. Looks like the tower will go up soon. Now with this tower up, Beastie has denied the deer and the gold, so he will need to go back to the ship, his safe food resource. Let's see if Starflark knows about it. This tower gives him enough vision. And looks like he will get a villager. Starflark not paying attention here, getting one villager down, two villagers. The villager gets a stack here, and now with two villagers, we're talking about 4 villager lead here because of the passive villager production speed that the French have. If you don't know about it, French produce villagers every 17 seconds, which gives them a slight advantage over other civilizations. Looks like the second tower will be denied. Beastie getting another kill here. Great work at multitasking. Managed to deny the tower and managed to get a villager kill at the same time. And we're talking about 5 villager lead in favor for Beastie. Now Beastie will try to be a little bit annoying here. You need to make sure you don't lose this barracks. And now with the Cebu tree, our Mongol player will start trading. It looks like Beastie realized, and he will just be annoying with the scout. If you just put the scout there, they won't be able to unpack the building, which is pretty annoying if you ask me. I don't know if it's a bug or a feature, but you know. Beastie did a great job on denying this tower. If this tower went up, I don't think he will be in a very good position. And you can see why it's so hard for the French player to fight against the Mongols. It's because this early tower rushing, without this gold, you're not able to get any knight. And that's your strength when it comes to the French. Your strength comes from the knights, the early knights. A unit that your opponent don't have. Well, the knight goes down, the only knight he had available. It's like these 2 villagers will go back home. Meanwhile, Starflark not being able to unpack the landmark here. He should be able to deal with this. Kinda, 1 Keshik, 1 Spearman should be enough to deal with this annoyance. Now we see military numbers going up. Beastie continuing the production for archers and horsemen. Meanwhile, the Mongol player going for more Keshiks. Keep in mind there is no spearman from the opponent, so the Keshiks will do just fine. Especially without those knights in the field. Now Starflark focusing his attention on defending. Here we see the first of the traders going out, getting 68 gold per trip. Not bad, not bad. And we see the Keshiks now moving on to the French base. Oh, let's see where Beastie's army is. Beastie already on a second town center here. Didn't even notice he gathered the stone, so this should give him the advantage he needed. He gets a big stone, he gets wood, and you know he's closer to the gold, so should be able to gather gold eventually. Now the Keshik's going to be annoying here, but didn't manage to get any villager kill And without microing these units, the town center is going to take down a bunch of those. Now BC only with wooden units so far. He's not able to gather gold. The good thing is he got wheelbarrow before, so at least he has this economic advantage. Now the villager count is starting to go up. Keep in mind, Starflark is trading on the back. Has those 5 spearmen. Look at that. They have hair when they upgrade before they're bald. So nice, so nice. So now taking all these villagers to get this gold down. But be careful. But be careful with those spearmen. Now the Keshiks, looks like the Keshiks will go down here. Starflark not really caring about the Keshiks here. You don't want to lose those units. They're precious at this point in the game, where the military numbers are very low. Every unit counts to win a battle. And this is something that I underestimated a lot at the beginning, where it's like how much damage I can do with like 2 horsemen at the beginning, right? Like at the beginning of the game there are not many units, so well, your opponent also don't have like 100 units. You need to think about that, and you can still do some damage with very little. That's the thing about the feudal age, is to give you enough advantage just so that you get little by little ahead compared to your opponent. Now that power will go up here, boosting this trader's speed. So far no signs for the arrow slits in placements. Now BC gonna do a good job raiding with those horsemen. Just remember the Keshiks will beat the horsemen. So oh, you got this guy. Oh, you still have bold guys here. Maybe I was checking the female version. Okay, we still have the bold guys here as the spearman. No worries, no worries. It's like this trader will go down. Now with that we see more knights in production here. Got the royal knight going out. This is gonna be annoying for the Mongol player. Now the advantage he had at the beginning, that's all he had now. Now he needs to defend the trade, and after he defends the trade, he will be ahead in the economy. Because Beast is sitting in 2 town centers, so it's gonna be it's not gonna be long enough until Beastie overwhelms his opponent with more economy and better units. I see 9 Keshiks going out. Considerable amount of Keshiks here. See Wheelbarrow just going for Starflark. And also, oh, you got the hardened spearman. These were not upgraded spearman. I'm sorry. No wonder. It's like, why this guy has no armor? There you go. Much better unit. Much better unit. We see the Ubu going in the front. Risky position. He already finished his stone here, so he needs to reposition this Ubu. Now we see how many traders we are talking about. 10 traders, that's a considerable amount of traders. Now the Keshik's not doing much damage against those royal knights. But we got the number advantage here. Remember what I told you? Every unit counts at this point. And PC doing a great job raiding in the east side of the map. Well, in the north. East from here. Anyway. Starflark trying to do some kind of raiding here, but looks like he won't be successful. There are too many units here. And now the French knights being very annoying with the traders. Looks like this French knight will go down. How many traders do we have? We go back to... We stay at 10. We stay at 10. So far, no significant advantage for the Mongol player as far as trade is concerned. And now Beastie will go with 38 archers. That's a big number of archers. That's a scary number of archers. They can take down Keshiks quite easily, especially because they got the upgrade. So you don't want to get a fight here. You don't really want to get a fight here. You got 13 Keshiks, 16 spearmen. So still a considerable amount of units for Starflark, but he wants to force the battle into his base. It's like Beastie will take down the tower. Starflark doing a great job on putting those traders back into the town center, just so that they can fire and let the villagers work. And Beastie trying to surround his enemy, trying to see where the wood line is. And it looks like more units are coming here. You can start seeing the benefits of this, having the second town center here. Talking about 68 military, but remember those Keshiks will do very well against those archers too, against those knights. Now we see more units coming up from Beastie. The reinforcements just arrived. They are taking all the spearmen they have. There's still a very decent number of spearmen here, but now the Keshik numbers went down to 5. And without the Keshiks, it's gonna be very hard to tank here. Khan goes down, and with that, he says he cannot win this game. GG gets called. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like, subscribe to watch more Age of Empires 4 content, and I will see you in the next one.